Hi friends, welcome back to our channel Zaz and Tarot Space. So this is another pick a card reading for you in which we will see what karma of yours is helping you to advance in life, take you forward, benefiting you. What is that good karma which is working in your favor, through which you are reaping positive results? So we have three piles here: the pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Look at the pile, look at the deck which resonates with you the most. So we have 3 decks over here: deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. Look at the deck which resonates with you the most and seems to have the answers to your questions, to your karmic account. One particular deck will call out to you, and you can go to the timestamps are given below. You can go to the timestamps and look at your particular reading. Hi, pile number 1. You have selected the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. Let us look at what are those things. What is your karma which is helping you progress? So I will use the tarot in a bit, but before that I want to pull out a few oracle cards for you, and let us see what karma is working in the favor of pile number 1. Please tell us what karma is pile number 1 doing which is working in their favor. The Cave. You seem to be a private person. You seem to be a person who wants to spend a lot of time alone, away from the worldly gaze, in your own private space, and that is really working for you. A lot of private space. Let's keep this here. What is working in the benefit of pile number 1? This card wants to say something. 4th house, again, of course. You like to spend a lot of time with your family, alone. You are also a very emotional person. You are someone who likes to connect with their emotions, and that is working with you, working for you, working in your interest, in the sense that home, emotions, connecting with your inner self by spending time with yourself and your loved ones. It's almost as though you spend a lot of time in seclusion, either by yourself or with your family, or else with people who are so close to you, they are like home or they are like your family. What is working in the interest of pile number 1? Please tell us what karma is working for pile number 1. Dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion, of course. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, you're closer to, you're able to see to the heart of the matter. You're able to cut through the crap and reach the truth, but not in a very analytical way at all, not in a very mental way, in a more intuitive way. You look at things, You know the truth through intuition. You are so very well connected with yourself. What more karma is working for pile number 1 in their favor? Thunderbolt. Now with this card, again, I am getting the same energy for you here, that you are able to see the truth. You're able to, kind of the lies, all the lies that are there. From amidst 1,000 lies, you'll be able to recognize a single truth. However, with this card, what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1, is that you have had your share of the tower moments, the breaking moments, the terrible moments where you felt your world was breaking literally, and you felt everything was falling apart. You've had such moments in your life, and as a result of that, the truth has dawned and you have understood things, and now you value your own personal space as opposed to worldly things. Because you know that the heart lies there, and you know that the truth lies there. I am also getting that you are a spiritual lot, because here I see the Kundalini also rising. So it's like you're a pile, you're a group of people which has completely separated the grain from the chaff, and truth from illusion, and you spend time with that which is truthful, meaningful, and you just simply cut the crap out. And this is really working in your favor, because you're not spending time with lies or with things or people that do not matter. Give us some more insight into what is working for pile number 1 in terms of karma transformation. Okay. Of course, with the tower and the transformation card, pile number 1, I see that your life has had its share of upheaval. It has definitely not been a very smooth life. You've had your share of moments where you may have experienced very bitter truths and very major shaking up of life. Now let us look at your tarot cards. No wonder you like to withdraw into your own space. All your cards have this truth in them, which is fantastic, because you are actually moving closer to the truth, which is also a process of upliftment. So, tarot cards, please tell us what karma is working in favor of pile number 1. Let us pull out a few cards and then we'll look at them. 3 and 4 and 1 more. Okay. There. So, 10 of Swords. Oh, this is a difficult card. You have definitely had your share of moments where you felt everything was finished and dead, where you have gone through that transformation, pile number 1, where from complete negative thinking you have turned around and you are now being able to see the truth completely, because I am continuously getting cards saying that. So it's almost as though you have transformed from being this, which means being completely down and out, pierced by lies, pierced by negative thinking, and now you have moved on to the new day, new dawn, and now you understand the difference between this side of the picture and that side of the picture. This side is lies, that side is truth. But then I can see a very painful, not just but maybe many very painful experiences which have led to this understanding, this perception. There may have been occasions where you have completely broken down before the transformation happened. Again, the Justice card. Good Lord. All cards to do with truth. So you have also learned, see, you have learned how to be just. You have learned how to be fair. How to see things in a balanced way. Again, a sword here signifying truth. Seven of Cups. Okay. Even when there is extreme confusion and deception, when things seem to be something that they are not, you are able to see things for what they really are. The next card is Page of Wands. Finally, we have something more than just being able to see the truth. So Page of Wands here, pile number 1, you do have this fantastic young energy, fantastic passion, and a certain creative way of looking at things while being aligned to the truth, while being aligned with reality, while being grounded. You have this fantastic new energy which is working for you. So now this is interesting. Now is where it gets interesting, because it's almost as though where people may not be able to see things as they really are, and they are pushing into a particular direction, they don't know they may actually be going downwards rather than upwards. You, on the other hand, you're able to see things, you're able to balance, see justice, be truthful, and then also be ethical. Move with your ethics, move with your principles forward while being very reserved. I wouldn't be surprised if you're a very private and reserved person, pile number 1. Taking with you all of this. See, if you look at this card, this is actually beautiful. You see these eyes here. It's almost as though you are really receding into your own space, but you are watching everything. And your vision is that of light. So, what I'm seeing here for you, pile number 1, is that with this kind of energy, when you do anything, when you take any action, then even a small amount of action is able to produce a lot of result, because your energy is very young and you are completely aligned with your ethics, with principles, with truth. So whatever you do is ethical. This is fantastic. Beautiful reading for you, pile number 1. So all that energy that you put into your work is energy put in the right and ethical direction. Obviously, such a karma will become so powerful. And then the King of Swords, of course, had to be, right? So again, you have the King of Swords, which is again someone who is really willing to stand for that which is ethical, which is right, someone who's reserved, and someone who is willing to sacrifice anything for that which is ethical, correct, and for their own principles. Someone who's able to stand for things they believe in. So these are your karma which are really helping you progress, pile number 1. Please, this is a very interesting reading. It will be great if you let me know in the comments section whether you really feel this is how you are. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 2. This is your deck, the Good Karma Tarot deck. This is interesting that you have pulled up the Good Karma Tarot deck in a reading of what karmas are working for you and working to help you progress in life. But before we move on to the tarot cards, I would like to pull up a few oracle cards for you. So please tell us what karma is working for pile number 2, the womb. Okay. Next. Can you please tell us what karma is working for pile number 2, I'm sorry. What karma is working in the interest of pile number 2? This card wants to say something. Okay, so with the womb card here, pile number 2, with the womb card here, I see things are in the making. You are in the process of growing. You are a protective person. You are a caring and loving person. You know how to nurture, provide nourishment to the people in your life and also to whatever you undertake, whether they be actions, whether they be humans, or whether they be any projects that you undertake. You really know how to take care of these things. And of course, take care of the people in your life. And this is working brilliantly for you because this is becoming a good karma and it is helping your life grow. And probably also not just helping your life grow, but it is helping the people who are there in your life to grow. It is helping the work that you're doing, the projects that you're undertaking. It is helping those projects to grow. Now let us look at your second card. Crow spirit, co-create with spirit. Of course, you are positive as a person, because of which you are being able to comfortably be the womb and co-create with spirit. Just look at how beautifully the cards actually are telling your tale, pile number 2. What else is, which other karma is pile number 2 doing, which is helping them grow? Please tell me, which is helping their life, which is working 4th house, home, the womb, and then co-create with spirit. Are you a mother? Are you a parent? Are you a fantastic parent here? You really know how to care about your children, or for that matter, even if you're not a parent, to care about everyone around you, because you're an emotional and loving person. And which is why you're creating a world around you and a karma for your future life, which is so safe and secure, loving, caring. You're reaping and sowing seeds of love, care, affection, nurturance, which will come back to you. A lot of emotional things I see over here for you, pile number 2. Please tell us what else is What are the karma is pile number 2 using, doing, so as to grow? What is grow? Help, laziness. Okay. So your home is your abode, and I'm not surprised. Emotional people can tend to be quite complacent. You are not. This laziness is not about something negative. This laziness is a card which says that you have accomplished in the area of emotions, and now you don't need to even prove yourself. Your loved ones already know how loving you are, how caring you are. Even if you do not take that extra effort, they will still know it. The rebel. Okay, so you are also the kind of person who has the guts to stand up for what they believe in. You're also a torchbearer. Not only are you caring about your loved ones, but also that you will stand up for them and with them no matter what. You would be willing to take on the whole world for what you believe in, whether they are your people or your projects. But there's a very big chance that there are people over here with these kinds of cards. And also, you stand up for what you believe in. You're not the kinds to really just flow along. You're not the kinds to simply just say that, okay, this seems to be working, this seems to be beneficial, so this is advantageous, so let's just play along. No. You will stand up for what you believe in. Even if that means going against society, going against anybody and everybody. You are willing to break the chains for what you believe in, especially for the ones you love. And this is working for you. I can understand that this kind of a thing can create self-doubt sometimes. And if it does, you can let me know in the comment section whether this creates self-doubt, because when we are a rebel, we may face opposition or comments from people. But the universe says it is working in your interest because that is good karma. It may not seem like good karma to the universe, but then the judges, the universe, and not them, not those people. And now let's move on to your tarot cards. Please tell us what karma is working in the interest of. Okay, now what does this card, 2 cards, what do they want to say? 7 of Swords. Okay, you know with this card, I see there are certain things that you like to keep to yourself. You may not share them easily, maybe like being private, or you may not share your thoughts very easily. You will stand up for what you believe in, but you may not share your thoughts very easily. So that is actually working in your interest. 6 of Swords. You're a very helpful person too. You're fond of travel, you're fond of exploring, you're adventurous, and you like to evolve as a person, and all these things are working for you. They are creating good karma. Let us see. Please tell us what karma is helping pile number 2 progress. Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're an interesting mix of an emotional person and a logical person, of someone who is about people and yet someone who believes in ethics and principles. And this is helping you progress. Your communication style is really powerful. You may not speak too much, you speak less, but when you speak well, and you speak effectively, and you communicate the truth. You will communicate logically. So these things are really helping you. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if you are into a profession around communication, or a legal profession, or maybe something to do with writing skills, etc. Yeah, or something to do with oratory, something to do with speech, some profession where you use such things. And these things are helping you to advance in your life. A lot of three swords cards already. So I see a lot of thoughts also here. You don't speak much. You're a private person in that sense, but you're very loving to the people who are there in your life. Please tell us what other karma is helping pile number 2. The moon. Your creativity is helping you. Your ability to balance your emotions is helping you. It's creating good karma. These things are helping you advance in life. Your intuition. You have a lot of talents, pile number 2. Emotions are strong, intense, loving and caring. Then your thoughts are creative. You are creative. You can mention your field in the comment section, because I see a lot of potential here for a lot of you. I see people in this group as people who are extremely creative, who are in some creative field, working creatively in their fields or in their profession, and at the same time working fantastically as parents or caretakers. The best of both worlds and best karma in both worlds is what I see here. And your last and final card is the 10 of coins. So yes, you do take care of your family and you provide for them. You take care of their needs. And you are good with people of all ages, all from different walks of life. But family is your home and family are your forte. So pile number 2, that's your karma, which is helping you advance in life. Do take very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 3. This is your deck, but before we pull out your tarot cards, I would like to draw out a few oracle cards for you. Please tell us what karma is helping our pile number 3 progress in life. This card wants to say something. The animal. Okay, that's a very different card. That's very different from the other cards that we have pulled up. So a very different feel of this pile number 3. You seem to be having a very different energy. Not only that, you're an extremely interesting group of people. See, the animal card represents all that is completely untamed, raw inside of us. Something which is physical. So there is this raw energy, this raw side to you, which is completely wild and uninhibited. You would be like, you would be alive in any and every circumstances, alive with raw energy, physically alive, a kind of physical strength. So you would be liking to do things physically also, with your body also, in a very alive manner, which could be something like, playing a sport in a very alive manner with all your raw energy there, or else maybe even I would say going and hitting the dance floor and partying like an animal. Fantastic raw energy. Now, this energy can be working in other planes also. The power that you feel inside. You are the kind of group who would want to go uh, do adventure sports, who would want to explore life. You would want to walk on the most dangerous bridges in the world. Probably, now this is a physical kind of a thing, okay? Probably something like climbing, going and climbing the highest mountains. Now, this is a physical kind of energy that I'm talking about, but then probably this energy does not manifest for everybody or for you in this physical manner. It could manifest in a different way. You may probably want to go and drink water out of a waterfall, or you may want to go and mingle with a certain group of people who are outcasts of society, or maybe who are ordinarily nobody else would think of approaching them and meeting up with them. So a very open energy. You are not the kind of people who believe in sophistication. You are the kind of people who believe in living life, doing what you want to do. So your karma is very, very intense and raw and alive. Pure is the word that I'm getting here. There is no sophistication, there is no humanization, there is no such thing in your mind that, okay, if I do this, this is not compliant with these rules or these regulations. It should comply with your inner nature, or rather, it should be an outflow of what you believe in. That is the kind of karma you would like to do. Raw energy coming here. Let us see pile number 3. Let us look at your other cards. Let's put this to the side. Please tell us what other karma is helping our pile number 3 to progress. Please tell us, universe. Oracle deck, please tell us what other karma is helping our pile number 3 to progress. Porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind, of course. Has to be a completely vacant, empty mind which has not been written with 1,000 rules and regulations. Completely receptive mind. So yes, you do things in a very pure manner. You're a Puritan. That is your karma, and that karma surprisingly is really helping you move forward, because there's something very pure about it, as pure as the universe. Even though it may sound very contradictory, it is actually helping you move forward. Capricorn, achieve. And when you work with that raw energy. If you see Aries again, we are talking about the raw animal energy here. And this focus energy, raw energy. You literally ram into things with your energy. Obviously, I see you succeeding at your work. I see you achieving anything that you set out to do. This is not a dam. This is not a river. This is a tsunami. That's what I see here. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what your friends describe you as. In case they do, you can please mention in the comments section whether your friends agree that this is the kind of energy you're carrying. Please tell us what kind of karma is helping our pile number 3 friends to move forward, helping them advance and progress in life. What is working for them? What karma that they're doing is working for them? Please tell us. Maturity. Oh God, this is a heck of a combination. On the one hand, there is so much raw energy, and then on the other hand, there is a sense of maturity too. What a combination. It's almost as though the rawness has been lived to its fullest. This card wants to tell us something. Friendliness. Okay, so you are a friendly person. You do not have boundaries, as we have already seen here. And if you look at this card, there are no boundaries here between the two trees. And because you do not have boundaries, you have not set limitations, you have not accepted human limitations or social limitations, that is why you remain pure and you're able to easily blend into the environment, the universe, other people, because you are not being judgmental at all. You are just living the moment. Pile number 3, you're a very interesting lot of people. Okay, today the 3 piles that we have, all 3 of them have been so distinct, so extremely distinct. Now let's pull out your tarot cards. Please tell us, tarot, what karma is helping our pile number 3 people to advance forward. Please tell us. The star card, you are optimistic and hopeful too. You're also the kind of people who will probably feed the hungry, offer water to the thirsty, and you will probably cuddle because you have no restrictions. You will freely love anybody and everybody and offer your help. And all the while believing in yourself, having hope, being optimistic. So love does abound, and you are creating love. You're creating your own family through the friendliness and openness towards people. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it is towards all things. Justice. This is nice to see, because with this raw energy here, I do see areas which are, so it's like you are raw inside, mature on the outside, and you blend in easily with everybody. But then at the same time, you understand what's fair and what's not, what's correct, what's ethical, what's acceptable, what's the correct balance. You believe in right and wrong also, but you have your own innate sense of right and wrong. So you're the kind of person who would be innately believing in something and doing it rather than doing something because it's legal or illegal. Knight of Swords. Okay, lots of mental power, a lot of energy to move ahead. especially mental energy. So there is work energy, the energy of the ram to move ahead, and then the uh, energy of a knight to literally surge ahead. Please tell us which other karma is helping our. Okay, the devil. You know how to resist temptation. Even despite all this energy, you know how and where to draw the line. Not only that, even though you, how should I put it? Even though you do live life to the fullest, you do not allow that to kind of take hold of you, or you do not allow yourself to get addicted to that kind of a lifestyle. You can use the animal energy at will, you can use your raw energy at will, and you can hold it back at will. You are very powerful, very strong at fighting any kind of addictions, anything which is extremely tempting. You know how to hold yourself back. You know how not to fall into that trap. And your last card, please tell us what karma is our pile number 3 doing, which is manifesting itself positively, helping pile number 3 to move forward. But another Knight of Cups. You are extremely loving, even though I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot of volatile energy which surges up and down big time. So what I'm seeing here is a lot of raw energy which can suddenly go up, suddenly come down. You would go to any length in order to defend your loved ones. You would go to any length in order to defend your belief systems, your ideals. You would stand up for what you believe in. All these things here are helping you move forward. They are creating good karma for you. They are helping you manifest the best in life. Pile number 3. Feel free to use the comments section below to express how you feel, how you relate to the reading, and how you feel you are as a person. And do take very good care of yourself. Bye.